G'day guys, first video actually, welcome. Today we're going to take one of my favourite teams in general into the Legendary Goku event. I kind of came about this team, which is kind of a little bit skew-if, I guess, just because I never actually pulled the guys that you see on screen, LR, Gohan and Goten, or as they're affectionately known, GoBros. I spent a lot of time kind of working out the best way that I could utilize them, obviously as friend leaders, without obviously having my own leader as well, and I found the best way to do that was transforming Vegeta, and then obviously the team that you see on the side there, all of them fall under either Goku's family or siblings bond, and they're all super units, to be fair, and then you've got obviously a couple of pure Saiyans mixed in the bunch as well to get that extra buff, which means that 17 GoBros and LR Gohan only have that 100% leader buff. But anyway, let's jump in. Alright, 2 sensu beans. I find like that's a good way to kind of half no item it, but also half kind of hedge your bets against a little bit of poor luck here and there, and it's kind of accurate to, semi-accurate to the anime. They've always got 2 sensu beans on them to pull out at the last minute. Yeah, this is not great for Ki this round. Hopefully we can get a couple of additionals. Not necessarily with Namagoku, because the main thing with him, pardon me, is we want him to turn Super Saiyan as soon as possible. So we want to cop a couple of supers if we can on some of the less defensively stable people or units, in the beginning. But there you go, they're just an additional. So the more damage we do before he's out, the less defensive he's going to be right at the end. But he does stack pretty quickly, so it's not going to be huge. There we go. Gohan's kind of bringing in the goods right at the get-go. Alright. Also, we obviously want transforming Vegeta to super as many times as he can. Well, obviously get the additional super, as many times as he can leading up to blue, because he permanently stacks his defense. So then he can be a little bit safer right at the end, especially versus STR. Hey, there you go, right there. Against the STR phases, especially having 2 physical units. 17's a bit funny like that. Usually at that point you're trying to heal up as much as possible, so if you're getting all the way to the top, his damage reduction doesn't kind of kick in, and then he's squishier. But regardless, we'll work it out. He brings a lot to the team anyway. Obviously brings everyone else defense, brings everyone else ki. In these early stages, if you want to super with him, which we kind of don't at the moment, he brings damage reduction, and of course he lets LR Gohan transform on this team, which, yeah, let's be honest, he hits like an absolute truck at that point. He's only going to have 100% attack boost from transforming Vegeta as the leader on that end of the scale though, so it's not going to be as impressive as he otherwise would be. I haven't been supered yet. This is not looking great for Goku. Okay. And this guy just absolute beast. You hopefully to attack. Okay, no, neither of them super, but still building up that passive. On usual runs when I'm having him, I find it's pretty convenient when you're up against this phase. You're kind of building up his passive, so it's kind of beneficial to put him in front of a few super attacks, so that you kind of get supered. That way you can get Namagoku out and build up his passive before it gets a bit too concerning against some of the bigger units, or harder hitting phases, I should say. Hey, 2 from 2. Look out. Rock solid at the end. And this guy you want to super as many times as possible as well. Obviously the last phase being int, you kind of don't want to be risking too much, because I'll end up settling. Obviously, as you notice, I've pushed Kaioken Blue Goku off that last turn so he could meet Goku and Gohan on that rotation. That way especially whilst building up that passive, and then even in the kind of the mid AGL phases, he's got that extra defense. He's not bad defensively, but he can be a little bit exposed if you're not careful. I guess the best way to put it is the 30% just goes a lot longer. It just goes a long way to sort of just making that a little bit extra sturdy in those more concerning phases. Against the UI phases, though, he'll probably end up off rotation, I will imagine, but we'll see how it plays out. Not taking much damage, which in any other run would be perfect, but we kind of want Super Saiyan Goku out soon. Usually he's out by the end of this phase. If not, I kind of start getting a little worried, kind of having to rely on additionals. As you can tell, I gave him 15 next to 11 crit. So he does additional more often than not, but yeah, I'd rather not rely on that if I can help it. Holy Jesus. Alright, Vegeta's just like, well, if he's not going to be defensive, I will. Fair enough, mate. No dramas. Yeah, rock solid. And then this will probably be the other rotation, obviously, especially when they're both transformed. Old Namek Goku being the Super Saiyan 2, LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's to activate, that extra, is it 59% attack passive that he gets after he's transformed. Oh wow, I guess that's just a testament to Namek Goku that he's not even taking enough damage before his passive's built up. Jesus, he's Rainbow in fairness, but you know, yeah, this guy's just pretty much just become immortal. Yeah, you get a few additionals with him, and it's just insane. Usually, I like to transform him around the STR UI Goku phase, but I might pump him out a little bit earlier, just because, why not? We'll see what happens though. At the moment, I probably won't. If Namek Goku's going to be a little bit of a defensive live. Oh, look at this. 5 type of disadvantage attacks. He'll have his passive built up, and hopefully he'll take enough. Oh, he's got 2 defensive supports on rotation though. Yeah, look, he's not taking anything, and that's his passive full. Hopefully he can just cop a super now. Probably hit him for 120 odd, which is plenty to get Namek Goku out. Do it. Do it. No. Alrighty then. I reckon I've seen 2 supers from the enemy so far. We're lowering attack with this guy. I don't think I've ever seen Vegeta go 4 from 4 with additionals. Obviously I've given him full additional at 20, which is a 40% chance to do an additional attack, but after that goes off, it's only a 50% chance for it to be an additional super. Let's see though. God, nothing. You watch, he'll super Gohan now, and we'll take literally double digits. Because Gohan is, in this form at least, after a few supers. Oh no, he didn't, no worries. Yeah, he's rock solid. I wonder how. Alright, here we go. This should be a laugh. He didn't additionally, but he obviously didn't need to. Yeah, good thanks. Alright, well hopefully this will be enough here. Still getting a little bit late to get Namek Goku transformed, but I mean, maybe not. 2-4. Jeez, he climbs. I love it. Love it so much. Obviously we kind of want to hold off that passive being activated from him as well. That where he falls below 59% becomes type advantage and gets like, I think it's again like a 59% attack boost. It just ends up being like, if you can do it late around around the Int or STR UI Goku phases, it's like a 5 million half the time. GoBros just pumping them out at the end. We're not I don't know if 17's damage reduction is active there. It's close, if not. So hopefully can maybe take a little bit. I'm not sure I'd want... Okay. I wonder if it's double digits. Type disadvantage. I mean, probably perfect amount, to be fair. Perfect amount. Pushing 2 mil. I mean, one benefit of him not having transformed yet is you still get to watch that animation, which is just pretty. It's just pretty. Kind of hoping I was hoping for one more copy of MVP 17 during the Kaioken Blue Goku during Christmas, but yeah, damage reduction was not active then. We should. Oh, obviously the non-rotation. We just need to. Oh, we're getting a Dokkan attack. Oh, we're getting a Dokkan attack. Oh, that was a mistake as well. I probably should have done it with Goku and Gohan here, because they don't do as much damage, therefore we would have recovered less. Oh, whatever. Oh, damn it, that's his passive as well. He's going to just do monstrous damage. We're going to be full health after this, even if I miss all these. Even if I miss all these, he's 1 mil standing still. He's just had... He's so good, but not for what we wanted right there. 3.5, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. These guys, by the way, in my top tier free-to-play units. Just the... Ooh. Maybe this might knock us down enough for the recovery not to... maybe. We'll see. I mean, Vegeta's not going to take anything. 3 out of 4. Oh, yeah, look, pretty much a full heal even after we're below 20. I think we're maybe below 20%. Whatever. Alright. Hopefully we can take a super here. On Namigoku, because I don't think Gohan's going to... Basically, after 2 supers from that last super attack where he took 50, he will be taking, if not double digits, no more than 10k tops. Double. I mean, it's kind of at least showing off how good Namigoku is before he transforms. The fact that he's got no defensive support and he's double digits from normals and 1/6. That's respectable. Especially when you do have units like this guy here, holding the fort on the same rotate and doing this. I would have loved to have seen him supered after this. Not that it would have helped us, but just out of curiosity. Also, oh wow, 2.8. 2.8, make that 3.7, thanks to a normal, and oh, okay. 6, nearly 7 mil in one turn, and that was only 2 out of 3 supers, fair enough. Alright, 140, wow, I like him a lot. Yeah, actually this is probably perfect. I don't think Goku and Gohan will kill here. They will if they get an additional, which would be lovely, but I wouldn't mind another stack on Kaioken Goku, who is sitting at 1.4. Standing still. Perfect. Don't... Oh, my god. Yeah, 3.1. Lovely. Beautiful. Obviously getting Fierce Battle on the end from 17 as well. That's actually a benefit of having transforming Vegeta. On the oh, here we go. On the end, floating, especially when Kaioken Goku's around, he activates. I think it's Godly Power or Warrior Gods, one of the two. The stupidly large defensive buff. Yeah, we'll transform. Yeah, bugger it. Why not? Yeah, 3/5 basically, 350,000 defense. Let's see what he turns into after that. I wonder if I'd love that as much as I do if I saw it more often. It's still awesome regardless. Ooh, okay, he dropped further than I thought. That's 9 orbs. No, it's not. Yes, it is. 9 orbs and he's 210. okay. A little bit of healing on the end. Yeah, look at that. Jesus. 5.6. Oh. Imagine him on a full double 170 lead, which he's not. He's missing at least 70, well, at least 30% depending on what lead you want to run. That's assuming that he's on 130% on the other, for attack on the other leader, but usually he's on 170. Oh, that would have been, what's he going to take? Oh, that stings a little bit more than I'd like it to. Oh, he can only get tankier from here, I guess. Hoping for a couple of those additionals, just to sturdy us up that little bit extra. Probably not the right time for GoBros to use their active skill, to be honest. We need everyone to sort of spend the time it takes to stack their defense, I think. But yeah, we'll go the Ultra. Not sure, I think I like the 12 key better than the 18 key super, to be honest. But I mean, that's just me. I think it's got a better snap when it crits. Do an additional. I just want to be, I don't want to worry about this guy at all at the end. I mean, he's going to be pretty solid anyway, but just that. Oh, I wonder if he's taken double digits yet. He's done a couple of additionals, if I remember correctly. Negative. Oh, look at that. Oh, here we go. 4 mil. 4, 8, and 7, 8. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. They're so good. 200 with defensive support, and that's 10 orbs. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Even though I'm going to get recovery here, I should have given Goku another stack. It's plenty of recovery, which is lovely, but I should have given him a stack. Oh, yeah. Well. 6. Wow. That's. GoBros did 7 with 2 supers and an additional. With a, they've only got the 100% leader skill as well, so just goes to show how good they both are. To be fair, what have we got going on here? I'm not sure. I don't think I need to use a sense of being, but I'm just. Slightly uncharted territory here. That was silly. That was annoying. Oh well. I guess we can kind of refrain from doing too much damage to allow everyone else to stack, especially that Super Saiyan Goku. Just, I don't think he'll be taking double digits yet from these guys, from these UI phases. So, we'll see what goes on. Hopefully I don't regret not using that. Look at that. He just did 2 mil on normal. Oh, Jesus, okay. Oh, and good. Yeah, good. Is he going to take double digits? He should take double digits here, surely. Yeah. Beautiful. BEA, beautiful. Alright. Well, I know who's going in the first slot. With 8 orbs. Yeah, 8 orbs. 1, 2, 3. 1 to 9 with 8 orbs becomes. How am I gonna? Should I get that healing? 201. Yeah, I get the healing. Do it ultra. Ooh, this might. 200. Yeah, that's why I usually wait a little bit longer to transform him. To be honest, I mean, who can say no to that though? Who can say no to that animation with 5 mil? Fingers crossed we're doing a dish. Nah, damn it. So we could see the even crisper animation. That's just massive hit after massive hit. It feels so good. Especially when you crit after knocking him through those. Oh, 4 mil. 4-1 it was. Make that what's that, 6'8", 6'9", I guess, and not even an addition. Oh, okay, yeah. 4 attacks, 5 attacks, yeah. Yep. Krillin, Senzu Bean. Yeah, when are we getting a good Krillin? I don't even know which one you go with. He's pretty decent out of that battlefield shop, but give us a summonable one. What's he going to take here? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, double defensive support. Double defensive support. Oh, that makes me feel so much more comfortable. You watch, you won't super now that I've healed up. And I probably didn't need to use the Sensu Bean. 2, 3, 4, 5. And he didn't super. No need to use the Sensu Bean, as it usually goes. 17 looking a little less impressive damage wise, again because of that 100% leader buff from the Transforming Vegeta side of things, but I mean, he's not necessarily there for the damage, to be fair. 2 attacks, 3 attacks. I'll risk it. I don't think Vegeta can get killed from there. What do we got? 8. Don't need the healing, so yeah, why not? And let's give Vegeta a decent attack. Is he taking double digits yet? Not quite. He will after this. 100% will after this. Ooh, okay, we're not going to see that, but that stings. Oh, that was not. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Pardon me. That was not what I wanted. Oh well, at least we know this guy's not going to get supered. I mean, I think I maybe prefer that at this point. I don't know. Oh. All is good. We'll work it out. Yeah, this should be fine. Get that healing at there. 230. That's fine. Without that extra support, I don't think he's going to kill that. I think I might use the active skill. Oh, I would really like to try, but nah, this is the safe bet.
Every ounce of power you've got in you.
Yeah, I like it on this phase more than anything. I don't trust it to crit enough versus UI, and I feel like it's a waste. I mean, if it did crit, it'd be beautiful, but I can't rely on that, I don't think. Oh, look at him, he's at 1 not. I mean, that's with the defensive support, so he's not super built up yet. What have we got there? 7. Yeah, 7 orbs, so he's just going to be... We would be just shy of 200, but with defensive support, he might be 240 odd. That should be fine, especially because he's not going to get he's not going to get attacked at all before he supers, and he raises defense on super. That's okay. We're on double digits with Namek Goku. Ah, yeah, with defensive support though. Still wouldn't mind an additional 2. Just not a great showing for Namek Goku. Literally like my golden child unit. And he's not living up to my incredibly high standards. Oh, well, that's serviceable. We're below 77, so we should be rock solid on the 17 then. Well, not rock solid, but under no threat. Real threat, even though we're like at 15%. Yeah, look, less than 10k. That's perfect. Ooh, oh, this might be another Sensu Bean, I think. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Let's not muck around. A little bit of... Oh no, we can do that and still get a lot of healing and get a super attack with Kaioken Goku. Perfect. Perfect. He's got... Yeah. 1-7 standing still. He'd probably be pushing 2 mil, sorry, if we had this guy in the second slot, but we probably could have at the end of the day. I was just afraid that these guys would get supered and put us a little bit behind the curve. What's it going to do? 3 mil? 3-3. If you take your time in these events, he gets so high. Oh, that bust. That feeling where it just pops when he crits. I love it so much. 1-7. I think he's pretty sturdy now. Should I risk it? Yeah. Yeah, do that, because then the green will drop for the rainbow to hit the top yellow. Sorry, top purple. Yes. What's that? 5 plus 5, yes, 10 orbs. 240-ish? 220, okay. It's alright. Alright, we're full health though. Let's just smack him with 24 key supers across the board. Yeah, look, double digits, no support. This should still be like 250 if that's what STI was doing a few turns ago though. Yep. That's alright. It can only get better from here. No one's getting... the enemy can't get stronger. We can only get sturdier. Especially if we do additionals, which he's not doing, to 6.2. 6.2 is a fantastic number, considering he's not at his best. 4.5. 4.58 that was. 2.96, so make that 4.6 versus 2. Oh wow, Jesus, that's well over 10 mil in one turn. Oh, that's not bad damage considering he doesn't stack. Oh, what was that? Oh, I might have to quit out. That was an accidental knock. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Dokkan attack. That's not bad actually. Oh, wow, they're both at 300,000. I still don't think I'd like to get supered in the first slot. But I think anything else I should be safe. Should have given it transforming Vegeta, but I just didn't want to risk it, I don't think. That's alright. I think we're still home and hosed, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I think I don't really have to worry about these guys anymore, I don't think. Especially considering they'll be doing enough healing to at least offset any damage they still might take from any supers from an UI Goku. If you've got any recommendations over like kind of hybrid looking teams like we're running here, I wonder if this is double digits. Yeah, let us know in the comments. I'll probably be doing one with transforming, yeah, look, double digits, with tech transforming Trunks, because I don't have him. So I would really like to use him, and I think I found a couple of rainbow friends who I can use. So I might do another video very similar to this with him. I think my next video, however, will be, because this is being recorded right before the one of the rare occasions where JP and Global have a world tournament at the same time. JP has the... Oh, I would love all that healing, but yeah, I think I might. Yeah, where JP is getting that Hellfighter 17 unit that Global got last time. It's the only unit from the world tournament that I actually grinded up to Rainbow. I mean, in fairness, I didn't have to go for all 14 copies or whatever. I just went for 4 placing reward copies, which, oh yes, bang, 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 and cop that, mate. Yeah, Dad's been playing silly buggers, so I knocked him through a mountain. Yeah, that Hellfighter 17 came to Global first, and I rainbowed him. got 4 placing rewards. Obviously with the one that you get from just grinding the world tournament, you can farm your super attack, so you didn't have to go too hard about it. But recorded a video the other day of taking him into Super Battle Row with the androids, and he's again kind of like that the Goku Gohan in this run, just a well built support where he's got reliability defensively, but yeah, that'll come in a few days. We should survive this. Oh, it's gonna come close by the skin of our teeth. Alright, I think providing we don't get any dodges, we'll get Transforming Vegeta to bring us home. I think I might hedge my bets though. There's a lot of blue there, so I might just kind of work them into a whole lot of healing in case we do get all those dodges. That being said, I don't know if, yeah, GoBros would survive, because unless he's supered. But if we connect, that will wrap it up. Thanks guys. If you got anything to say it down below. I'll be pretty interactive and say g'day. Yeah, we got supered there, so we're, if we get dodged though, please don't get dodged. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.